So what we learn from history is that people keep making the same mistakes again, and people who don't learn from history are condemned to repeat it. The same happens in financial markets. Now I'll give you 3 examples of books written in different centuries, talking how these same cycles repeat in the financial markets also.
Okay.
The most famous book, Extraordinary Popular Delusions, by Charles Mackay. This was published in 1841. And Charles is talking about the crisis during his times and before them. And the conclusion is that human beings have their whims and fantasies. They get attracted by a certain delusion and they chase it, and they take it to a very high price. And then ultimately something else attracts them and they throw this down. So there is a crash in those prices and they move on to another folly. A century later, Jesse Livermore says that Wall Street never changes. Stocks change, investors change, but Wall Street never changes because human nature never changes.
Right.
Come to this century where after the 2008 crisis, in 2009, Kenneth Rogoff and Reinhardt wrote a beautiful book analyzing the crisis. This time it's different. And the conclusion of that book is the same, that countries, institutions, investors may change, but human nature remains the same, and that causes the boom and bust cycles in the market. So very important that somebody who's learning about markets, you learn market concepts, you learn about psychology, but you also learn about financial history so that you don't repeat those mistakes.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risk. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.